from the Gyan Server team, and today we're discussing Chapter 2, Shlok 7. Shlok 7. Karpanya dosho pahata sabhava prichami tvam dharma samudacheta yache yashanishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadivam tvam prapannam. Transliteration. I am confused about my duty, and I am besieged with anxiety and faint-heartedness. I am your disciple, and I am surrendered to you. Please instruct me for what is certain, what's best for me. What is material perplexity? In this shlok, we see Arjun start to go through the process of material perplexity. Material perplexity is a conundrum/confusion that is resulted by ownership and attachment to materialistic concepts and objects. An example of material perplexity is the strive to continuously keep earning money even when it is not necessary, and eventually causes misjudgments and shortcomings in other life aspects. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjun sits in a material perplexity regarding his aversion to fighting the Kauravas, who are ready on the other side. When this emotional perplexity comes over us, it is important to stay strong both mentally and physically, as well as to surrender ourselves to the Almighty Lord Krishna. When you ask God for help, it will be given to you. In this shlok, Arjun is asking Bhagwan for help and guidance, as his judgment is clouded. This shows that we should not be afraid to ask for help. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we are unable to achieve our goals. A common example of this is hiring a tutor to help us with a difficult subject. Even though we have done our homework and exhausted all learning resources, sometimes some extra help from a tutor, an expert in the area, is needed. Just like we, as a tutor for help, we can ask Bhagwan, who is the expert of life, for help. However, if we do not do our homework and put 100% of efforts from our end, there is little Bhagwan that can do. So, Bhagwan is always with us as our guide and guru. This does not mean that we can completely let go of all responsibility. Bhagwan helps only those who are putting sincere efforts towards their goal. How Bhagwan acts as your guru. Bhagwan has taken many avatars on earth to teach us how life should be lived by every individual. Through all of these avatars in human form, he has set example for humans. For example, in his Ram avatar, Bhagwan showed us how life can be lived simply. Life can be lived to the full extent without attachment or materialism. We can't physically see God with us at every time, but because he can't physically be with us all the time. However, we should still view him as our guru and learn from him. Grace of God. Have you ever not studied for your exam and not passed, or been part of a big group of people trying to get into a job and actually got it? This is the grace of God. This grace of God is when God gives you a little push and helps you to get something you want, when you try to do that certain thing yourself and actually put the effort into that. When is the best time to surrender upon God? It's best to surrender to God when the only option you have in life is to surrender to unrighteousness. At this point, you are in a very critical situation. You do not want to give in to adharm, but you have no other choice. Once you surrender yourself to God, you must hope for the best because nothing is in your hands anymore. You can just hope that destiny will unfold the way it's meant to. At what times of crisis is help from God given? Sometimes, in our darkest hours, our mental fortitude can collapse, leaving our mind and our intellect prone to the crutches of material perplexity. In these tough times, the only thing that can help us rebuild this fortitude and heal mentally is God. In many situations, we need the grace of God, explained in the previous slides, to get us past this. Nonetheless, we need to always put in our efforts before God will step in. Once God sees that we have put in our best efforts into solving our own problems, he will step in and give us his grace. God will also step in when it is matter of unrighteousness outweighing righteousness, as we see in the Mahabharata with Lord Krishna stepping into the war to help the Pandavas. Time for a mini quiz. Who is Madhav another name for? Please let us know your answer in the comments and we'll reveal the next answer in the next video. So our next video will be chapter 2 Shloka 8 explanations. As usual, we always ask everyone to ask some questions, and then we encourage everyone to make this a learning experience for everyone. Please also check out our website, gyansarovar.life, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. On behalf of Gyan Sarovar, Jai Shri Krishna and goodbye. We'll see you next time. Thanks.